Let's get it. Let me refresh this joint. Make sure that that's on and popping. That's on. That's ready. We'll save that. Then I'll go into social commands. We gotta get the live noti going. Social live noti. We're live. Then send out the tweet. That's good done. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it. Push of one button. What up, Honcho? What it is? What it is? The check-in report. What is good with y'all, man? We are out here on the check-in to see what's going on with y'all in NBA 2K23 in season 5. What up, Sarah? What's goody? What's goody, man? Appreciate you being here. I tried running with my 7-footer last night. And by the way, you guys are always able to connect with me. If you join our Discord, I'm like always available in our Discord party chat. So everybody's welcome to come in. Some folks came in last night just to say what up, which I thought was pretty cool. But you're always welcome to come in and vibe out, just chill and vibe out. I ran with my 7-footer last night to see how it was going to be on defense. I don't know how many of you guys got taller builds, and if you know me, you know I don't really like the taller centers. Zidandara, Wagwan, Toonie out there, Joshua, Popo, I see you. Jay, what up, Jay Johnson? What up, Blitz? Famous, I appreciate the love, yeah. Appreciate the love. Try out the new 4-way Kendrick Perkins build. I don't even know what build that is, but I did try out a 7-footer. My 7-footer, I had him built already, and he did pretty good, man. Yeah, I liked what I saw with the 7-footer. He was hitting his shots consistently. So tomorrow's video, I was going to do a video, but I had a bunch of errands today. So tomorrow I will be dropping the 7-footer jump shot. A lot of people are asking me about big man jump shots. So I appreciate you joining as a member, Michael Thurman. Salute to you, man. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, the dreads, I cut them off. Yeah, cut off the dreads. That's probably some of the biggest news. I woke up this morning and said, you know what? Spur of the moment. That's how I be, bro. That was 3 years of dreads. And woke up this morning and said, you know what? These dreads are coming off. And I have like professional barber blades. So I said, whoop, took them right off, went to the store, bought some new hats to fit. So yeah. Rondo, what up, man? What up, QD? The devs just keep changing the game. Yeah, it is like that. The devs do keep changing the game. This is a common theme for 2K. 2K's been doing this for a long time, but each year, with each passing year, they seem to be more aggressively changing the game. And I don't know if there's some analytics on the back end or some analysis that they know of when they change. Maybe microtransactions flood in. What up, Little Sauce? I got a 6'7", diming 3 and D 2-way and hitting those 70 to 80% with my KD base. Double Penny Hardaway. Please, good luck. Good luck now without the dress. Yeah, a little bit cleaner. Yeah, so I had to just, pull them right off. And I went to the store, bought some new hats. I'm able to wear dad hats now. So you guys are going to be able to see me with dad hats on, which is pretty dope because I couldn't find, I was like, checking everywhere. I don't know if you guys know what dad hats are, but they're like with the strap in the back. So yeah. What up, Mars? Yeah. I'm fairly new. I used the Marcus Cousins jump shot on my 7-3, dude. It goes all right, nice. But I tell you, I was shooting lights out on my 7-footer. I already got all the clips saved from last night's gameplay, and I was shooting so well with a 79 3-ball, shooting so well. I'm talking about almost every, I had to be shooting like 80, 90% last night with my 7-footer. Shooting really, really good with that 7-footer. I saved all the clips, saved all the greens. So in tomorrow's video, I'll go through it and show you. I don't even know what's crazy is I was so worried about going into the jump shot creator to see what jump shot I had on. Still right now, even after yesterday's gameplay, the homie Beantown was like, yo, can you tell me what jump shot? I said, nah, I'm not going in there. I'm not doing anything that 2K can mess with the jump shot. The jump shot was hitting so well. So I'll go in tomorrow and like I said, I don't know which jump shot I was using, but I'll go into it tomorrow and just for the sake of making a video for you guys and figure out which jump shot I was using and relay that information to you guys. I have all the clips too. I appreciate that, Bobby Gilmore. Yeah, I did love the dreads. I love the dreads. I ain't gonna front. I love the dreads, and I gotta tell ya, man. I thought the dreads were gonna be a process, but it wasn't a process. You know, I'm Puerto Rican. That's one. So one, I'm used to like, because I had curls. I don't know if you guys been here that long, but I had curls on my hair, so I'll be gelling up my hair, mousse, and all that crazy stuff. And I never slept with like a nightcap on or nothing like that. And I had to do that. And I thought it was going to be a process getting used to that. No, my head never itched. My hair never, ever smelled. But that's just me. I don't know if you guys have had the same experience with dreads. KD Double Penny. Try it one day. Jump shot is very consistent to me. Yeah, of course. Yeah. I don't change anything if it's not broke. Mine's just hitting, so I'm going to stay with that. Do you feel like shot immunity is similar to Deadeye? I changed it from B to A minus shot immunity and hitting consistently with 15 to 25% contest. It could very well be the case, Bobby Gilmore. I got to tell you, I have never hit shots consistently with a contest. And I have noticed throughout my experience on 2K23 that it is a bit frustrating that somebody gets a 10% contest and my shot is off because of it. So yeah, maybe it does have some. Somebody else told me something else interesting about defensive immunity in regards to your stamina. I forgot who it was. They messaged me in Discord. It's definitely something I'm gonna make a video about too. Gambo, what up, man? What's good with y'all? Jesus, what's good? But you need an 88 point. What do you have to get KD base? Does it have high requirements or just high 3-point? I'm not exactly sure. I did a jump shot with a KD base. And it's kind of slow, but it's consistent. Something I'm gonna have to look into. What up, Will? What's good, man? I am Will. What's goody D Gambo? Yeah, definitely cut my dreads, man. Yeah, the dreads are off, man. The dreads are gone. I don't play no games, man. And that's how I operate on a daily basis. I know a lot of people don't operate in the same way that I do, and I don't expect them to. But man, I do a lot of things spur of the moment. Although I may think of like, it may take me months to like think about something, but I do it all on the low. Like I just be on the low, don't talk about it. And then one day I may wake up and just do something. That's how it be. What up, Rashawn? What up, Rashawn? What's good, man? Rashawn in the building. I got to get Rashawn. Let me get you a mod, Rashawn. Just in case you come back in here. Let me load it up real quick. I got to tell you guys, a lot of people have been signing up for NBA 2K Labs on my recommendation. And I take any service. I got to tell you guys, man, there's been a ton. When I say a ton, a lot of people reach out to me, whether it be on Twitter or I get emails asking me to recommend their services, whether it's badge builders or like, you know, people who grind people's builds or grind people's badges. And they offer me good percentages, you know what I mean? But I'd be reluctant to affiliate myself with folks that I'm not sure about them. I'm just not sure. So I don't affiliate my brand or our community with something I'm unsure of for the sake of you guys. NBA 2K Labs is different. It's just different. You know, the second you go into NBA2KLab.com, you know that they're putting their best foot. It's definitely behind a paywall. That's something that, and I know a lot of folks are like, well, that's behind a paywall. $7.99 is not a paywall when you're spending $100 a month on freaking VC. And I'm not saying that you guys should go into NBA 2K Lab. What I mean to say is, I understand the feeling that a lot of players have with, and pay for something else. No. You're spending $100 on Boost. If you pay for something else that could help you eliminate the process of consistently having to buy Boost for this thing, it'll save you a lot of, you know, sometimes folks, for me, time is money. So for a lot of folks, they maybe don't have the same perspective. I don't want to spend 10 hours in the lab trying to figure out my jump shot. I don't. And thankfully for 2K Labs joining, and I showed you guys the whole process joining 2K Lab. I showed you guys going into Shot Timing Recommender, having 2K Lab tell me which jump shot to use based on the inputs that I gave them by plugging in my controller into my PC and pressing that square button 10 times to what I think is a good jump shot. Forget what 2K or YouTubers are telling me is a good jump shot. I envisioned myself shooting, and I just imagined like what I think is a good jump shot. Even closed my eyes when I was doing it. Hit it 10 times, bam, bam, bam. And it recommended me a jump shot. And it's the best jump shot I've had all year, especially with season 4 and season 5. It's the truth. So when something's the truth, I'm going to recommend it to y'all. They did discount VC, y'all. Hey, thank you, Rocking24. I appreciate you. Salute to you. Click the like button. What up, Chill Wise? Appreciate you. Yeah, thank you, Hisani McKnight. Yeah, I feel the same way. Craig Moore, I don't know what's the deal with shooting. I'm chilling, Rashawn. Let me get Rashawn a mod. Matter of fact, I got to get Rashawn a mod. Give me 1 second. I'm going to get Rashawn a mod right now. Let me just log in here. Shout out to the 85 in the stream. Appreciate y'all being here. Super dope to see folks just come and support and show love. It's just a beautiful thing. I was just telling my wife that this is 100. I was just telling my wife right before I started this live stream. When I look back, and I do this quite often, a lot of people procrastinate or they approach YouTube with a little bit of trepidation because a lot of folks feel like people's opinions are just going to flood them, and they worry because of their insecurities. And considering how toxic 2K can be, you would think you need to have this super like jacket of armor in order to create content on 2K because of the community. And that's just not the case. I was just telling my wife before we started this live stream, it's freaking amazing how much support my hair stand up thinking my hairs be standing up because it is an amazing experience. It's been just a hell of a ride. Been a hell of a ride. The way you guys support, the way you guys keep me informed, the way you guys go from platform to platform just to connect, chill, vibe out. Nobody could ever convince me that toxicity reigns supreme on YouTube or in 2K, because the love and support far outweighs the toxic folks that may come around here and there. And then, I was also telling my wife as well that what ends up happening is when you build a strong, supportive audience, what ends up happening is you don't even need to worry about the trolls, because the trolls come in and they kind of throw off your vibe. They throw off everybody's vibe in the chat, so the chat ends up getting at them. It's just a beautiful thing. 7.99 is a rock star day. Can swing that if you want it. Is it worth it? Help me out. Oh, is it worth it? Because it will help you make the build that you want. Facts, yeah. And you won't have to worry about so much. Man, 2klab.com is the truth. Use promo code ALLCITY if you want to save yourself 20%. It definitely helps our platform. So consider joining NBA 2K Lab Premium. You see the flyer up there on the screen. It changed my whole game. Point blank period. Changed my game. And you guys got to see it in action. And I was super happy because, man, that struggle was demoralized. And I was talking about it in yesterday's live stream saying, man, if you want to save some friendships or if you got a roommate, you want to maintain a healthy living situation, get NBA 2K Lab. So that way you don't go punch your roommate in the throat because of 2K. You know how 2K gets you so angry when you get off the game? When you have a good day on 2K, when you have a good day playing 2K, somehow the rest of your day is just great. Somehow the rest of your day be like, you get off 2K, you feel like you the man. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Let me go do 25 push-ups real quick because I was hitting all these greens. It be like that, man. Facts, Desi. The chat do be holding it down, man. I am a nugget head. I am a nugget head, dreadhead. I do got a peanut head. You know the biggest drug dealer in my neighborhood. I'm talking about big. They got raided. This is old news. They got, our neighborhood got raided, but the biggest drug dealer in our neighborhood is talking about 7 million a year. Used to call me peanut head. I used to call him retarded, but that was back then. I didn't know the proper etiquette. I know that's not a word that's used now, but that's what I used to call him. And always had a peanut head. I always had a peanut head. I hate ghost contests. It's almost at the point where you can see an invisible contest. That's facts, James Williams. I see the price on VC. It didn't go down. It's on sale now. So if you guys are looking for VC, you might want to get it now. If you got a few extra bucks that laying around and you think you're going to end up spending money on VC, you may want to go check it now. I bought a $450,000 pack just because it was on sale. Although I don't recommend giving 2K your money because the game is so inconsistent right now. But if you have an intention to spend money on VC, you might as well save some money. And you'd always know you can come here to All City Live TV because I'm definitely going to keep it a buck with you. There is no ties between me and 2K outside of me making content about 2K. I am for the player base. Always. It's always going to be like that here on this platform. Always going to be for the player base. I will never recommend you guys something that I don't think is a good product. I will never recommend you guys something that I personally don't think is a good service. Yeah, cut the hair, D Reed. Yeah, cut the dreads, Reggie. Yeah, the dreads are gone. I got the premium, put my high 6'1", 3.86, and took me my 10 shots. It recommended me an upper release T Hardaway that I can't even find in the game. What's the deal? I don't know. What's the deal. I haven't tried a 6'1", D Gambo. I haven't tried a 6'1", so I wouldn't be able to tell you. But you might want to check to see if there's something else similar. You rolling up now? Go ahead, Honcho. Yeah, Ball City. Ball City. I bought a ton of different hats. And I'm looking forward to wearing those. They're more comfortable. Mr. Gamer said, All City too relaxed. He be smoking that fire, I bet. I am way too old. I am way too old for the nonsense. Was it that said that? I appreciate that, Rashawn. Salute to you. Salute to Rashawn. Yeah, the locks are gone, man. I just cut them off this morning. But yeah, I ain't. Folks been saying that I'm high. Like, yo, folks been saying that I look high, and I'm like, yo, I'm only on the second floor. What do you mean I'm high? Folks been saying that in the channel for years, just because I'm calm. And Rashawn's here. Rashawn Schuler, he's here. Rashawn will tell you. Y'all think I be playing. Talk about active. I was a hella active kid. There was nothing you didn't see me doing. Playing wiffle ball, football, hardball, basketball. Rashawn, tell him. Rashawn is in here. Me and Rashawn grew up together. He's in here. He's one of the mods. I don't know what it is about my demeanor that makes you think I'm high, but just because I'm relaxed, that's my personality. I'm relaxed. When it's turn up time, it's 0 to 100. That's just how it is. But I've always been active, and I just took that into working out. Then when I work out, that's where I expend most of my energy. And it stays on the second floor. Stretch Pig, thank you, man. Yeah. He said, bro, super chill. It's just my vibes, man. Them eyes are a little droopy. My eyes are my eyes. It's always been like that. But I've been getting that for years, so I understand. I understand why you may feel like that's why I always joke it off, because I appreciate the love for Louisiana. Don Mitchell, appreciate you being here. Why you cut the hair, bro? I have lots too. I just woke up this morning and said, it's gone. Me and my wife are talking, I'm cutting my hair. I'm dead serious. There was nothing behind it. I just said, yo, I'm out of here. I want different hats. I want to wear my hat forward. I couldn't, with my dreads, I couldn't put on a hat forward. So I bought a bunch of dad hats, which I could show you guys. I could show you guys in just a second. I bought all these different hats. I bought a couple of fitteds, like the one you see right now. I got the Yankee fitted. I appreciate you, D Reed. Thank you, man. But yeah, I bought the New York dad hat here. And these are like made by, I think they're New Era, right? Yeah, I think they're New Era. Yeah, they're New Era. But New Era drops these. I guess 47 is the brand, or 47 is the brand. But they made them. Yeah, see NFL joint. Yeah. So I don't know. I got them in the Lids store. So I got this one, and this is like one of those hats that you could just put on to go to the supermarket. And then I custom made this All City one, which I think is dope. It's right up my alley. I don't like going to the supermarket with my hat backwards. I'm too grown. You feel what I'm saying? So I needed something different. I bought that one. Then I got the other New York one, which is fresh too. And these are all like with the strap in the back. All with the strap in the back. So super dope. I bought another red New York one. Matter of fact, let me put this 2K Labs thing down. It's all in the way. Let me slide over here too. I bought that one. And then I got this one just for All City. This one's the A for All City. And they said this one was I forgot what it said it was. I forgot what it said it was, but yeah, those are the hats. And then I bought the classic Yankee and the classic Pirates, the usual. This is what I normally would do. This is what most New Yorkers do. They get a P hat and the Yankee fitted. And then after you get those main ones, then you move forward. But I was super happy, man. I was just super happy when I found these hats, because I don't know if you guys know, but these like dad hats, the Gap used to make them like 2 decades ago. And I used to go to the Gap to get me just these hats because they were so comfortable. I wear them every day. The Gap ended up changing them where the front portion didn't fit snug. So I couldn't get the Gap ones no more. Nobody else made these. And then I go into Liz today and see these in there. Let me try these on. Oh my God, I was cheesing. I was happy. So that's what you guys are going to see from now on. You're going to see me wearing the dad hats. It's good to keep a low profile as well out there. Has all the Lids, yeah. Yeah, we'll be getting some more. And I just found out that Lids has the embroidery machine right there. The homie was in there. He was from New York as well. He's from the BX. Oh, you wear a A. James Williams. Hey, James Williams, you might want to get up with me. Ironic that you said that, because I got a bunch of size 8s. I'll show you. Hold on. I got a bunch of size 8s that I can't wear no more. So I was trying to figure out what the hell I'm going to do with these size 8s. I don't know who wears a size 8. It's only, folks with dreads wear a size 8. That's why I got size 8s. These are all basically brand new. One of them has All City on it. I don't know if you would want that one, but yeah, get up with me. They're super fresh hats, like the New York hat. You could tell they're damn near. This one's probably the most worn one, but this one has the All City on it. And they're all size 8. You can tell how crispy they are. This one I wore quite often as well, but that's a size 8. Put that to the side. And I got a New York one. Get the A one. And then this one was my favorite one. But yeah, I got a bunch of size 8s. You can get up with me. I could probably send them to you or something. I don't know. But I'm definitely not going to wear them. I don't know. I'll think about I'll talk to my wife. Maybe my wife won't even let them go. What advice was good, y'all? So yeah, I had to wear size 8 because of the dreads. I couldn't wear no other hat. But now I find out that I'm actually a 7 3/8. Without the dreads. Imagine I'm a size 8 with dreads, but my actual size is a 7 3/8. So donate them and use the donation as a tax write off. Yeah, for sure. I was thinking of that too, but yeah, I rather someone I know get them. So I was thinking of holding on to them until somebody actually. Hope you're having a blessed day too. OG, appreciate you being here. OG in the building. Sell them and use the money for VC. Yeah, hustlers. And man's trying to get you to commit tax fraud. Wagwan, who buddy? Wagwan. He is always like that. There you go. Yeah, Rashawn will tell you, man. Rashawn will tell you I've always been like this. It ain't no different. Ain't no different, except I was super active when I was younger. When I was younger, man, always outside. Always. All day, every day. Yeah. This is how it is. Folks don't believe it, Rashad. They think I'm smoking because I'm like this. Now your eyes are low. My eyes always been low since I was a kid. My eyes are my eyes. What? I don't know what you expect my eyes to be like. With the fresh cut, Big Drew. What up, man? Yeah, we out here, man. We are out here. I just wanted to check in with y'all. I wanted to make a video before I went live, but the errands took a little bit longer. So I got back late and said, well, let me just go connect with the homies and see what they up to. Gotta leave work early. All right, yeah, I'm gonna get on 2K early too, so we can get up out there. Frank Gallagher scheming on how to get over on 2K. I'm old school. What happened with the Scullys? Yeah, I got Scully too. I actually wore a Scully today. I got the Scully cap right here. That's the Scully cap, all city joint. So this is what I wore to get my new hats. It was a little chilly today. I'm gonna have some more custom Scullys. I think that's still in the merch store if you guys want a Scully like that. But don't feel, we got merch. I know folks, we've been having merch for years. But if you're interested in merch, it's in the YouTube shelf right below, or you can go to allcitylivetv.com and get merch there. Switched to Mellow Bass and Kobe release 1 and 2. Now I'm back to 50% from 3. Salute to you, Reggie Hayes, because I know it's been a struggle, man. It feels good to shoot good on 2K, hands down. It just feels good to shoot good. I swear I feel like just a noob out there. Like I'm a hella random when I'm missing my shots wide open and your whole team gets silent on you while you blaming 2K. Your whole team, everybody's quiet. Nobody's like, yo, good try. They're like, damn, you hear the whispers, damn, he's ass. It's like, nah. I'm joking. Nobody ever disrespects me like that. But I just mean to say, you feel it like, damn, B, you can't be missing wide open shots like that. I just cut it off today, Father too. What up, man? Gives a whole new confidence. Yeah, when you're hitting your shots, it gives you a whole new confidence to explore and expand past what you already know to do. But when you're missing your shots, your main focus just goes on, can I get a good shot opportunity? No crying, being high no more. Big facts. How can you get the Kobe base? I'm not sure of the requirements for the Kobe base. Not the whispers. It'd be like that. Those gray hairs is going to show more now when you play 2K. Yeah, I never mind about gray hair. I actually had some gray hairs in my dreads, and I never mind it. I never mind. I wouldn't even mind getting, like, having my facial hair gray. I have one that comes in. It comes in around this area here, but I don't mind gray hairs at all. I am like, listen, I think folks see it differently. I'll keep it a buck with y'all. I didn't think I was going to make it to 18, 21. And like Rashawn is from our neighborhood. And Rashawn knows firsthand that some folks, rest in peace to folks from the family. But, when you grow up where we grew up, you didn't think you was going to make it to 18, 21. And as those years start passing and you get older, you get around my age, which you guys will never know my age. You'll probably just have to guess. But when you get up around my age, and some of you folks may be older than me or, pulling around the same age, but maybe you guys could agree to this, especially if you grow up in a tougher neighborhood, you don't think you're going to make it. You don't even think past a certain age. It's like, you don't even want to consider it. And then you make it and, you start seeing life for what it really is. And I would never understand why grown folks want to hold down so tightly to their youth. I'll never understand it. I don't think there's anything wrong to keep a part of your youth with you through and through, because I try to keep a part of my youth with me through and through. And it's always good to remember and keep that childhood closely tied to you. But trying hard to look young is quite a different story. And I'm not one of those people. I embrace my age. I look forward to gaining more wisdom in life and, offering some wisdom to younger folks. I look forward to that, man. Let me read some of the comments. I got a couple of stubborn beard, gray hairs. That's the homie, Country Kong. Can't wait to be a silver fox, Michael Miller. That's how I feel too. I can't wait to be a silver fox. Facts, Michael Miller. Let me tell you something. Woman 26 and up loves salt and pepper beers. No lie. Facts. Say it again, James Williams. I shot 50% last season. Now can't shoot, so gave up on the game. Pretty much been on other games. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Puff Dutch. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Oh, iWest is size 8. Oh, you wear size 8, Rashawn? Yeah, you can get up with me, man. I can send you these caps if you wear size 8. I can send you them, Rashawn. Get up with me. Join our Discord. Type !Discord, Rashawn, so you could, or hit me on Twitter. Send me a message so that way I can send you these hats, and I'll send all these joints to you. Vice said he's 27. All City is 36 or 38 years old. Oh man, y'all boys are something. If you only knew, man, if you only knew what's with getting your dunks blocked by an invincible wall. Amigo Blitz, that has been happening. The rim, the backboard, and some weird animation where you're going up for a dunk, and then like the homie said, there's some invisible wall that makes you just miss the dunk. And I'm not talking about a dunk that flies out. I'm talking about it's like somebody blocked you, but nobody blocked you. Nobody's even there to block you. I have like 20 hat size 8. 20 hat size 8. Oh, I got you. South side of Chicago, but I made it out and moved, bro. That's what's up, Reggie. Hey, salute to you. Salute to everybody who came up in hard times and know what I'm talking about when you thought you wasn't going to make it out. And you didn't live. It ain't like we feared not making it out. We lived every day happy. We were the poorest, but we were happy. That's no lie. Nobody lived in fear. None of us live in fear. And like I said, Rashawn's here. That's all we did. Played everything. Look at Rashawn. He's telling you. We were outside. We were like outside. And I'm not outside like them folks posted in the corner. Not to say that we wasn't on the Ave, but we was on the Ave. Everybody just knew who we was. It was family. That was the Lower East Side. But we were outside and we were deep. I don't know if you guys know what deep is. If you didn't grow up in the PJs, some folks grow up in like those townhomes or something like that in bad neighborhoods. But why did they encore my fast twitch silver? I'm not sure. I heard some people were having those problems. Appreciate the 199 super chat, Weo. Yeah, I'm not sure why. I haven't looked too far into it, but I am hearing about some problems with coring. But yeah, we were outside, man. We were outside. We were having fun, and it's just different today, man. Today's just different. You don't see kids. It'd be 50 of us. You think I'm playing? If you could just imagine 50 kids together. And we're not talking about just only young kids. We're all 50 deep, 15, 16-year-olds. 50 deep, anywhere from 10 to 16, something like that, year olds. Just outside playing manhunt. It was wow, it was so much fun. Didn't know any different really. It's crazy out in Louisiana. I'm only 22, and they I don't understand. Well, I tell you one thing. There's an age. There's like a bracket that you got to get through, especially in harder times, because after you surpass a certain bracket, then you don't need to worry about them young groups. Like them young groups, if you run across certain young groups at a particular age, you're gonna get tested, right? If you're not rocking with your own group. But when you make it to a certain age, you could walk right through a group of young folks and you good money. Depending, I don't know how y'all roll, but depending on who you are. 2K rec service is broken. I feel you on that. From Bridgeport, Connecticut, it was rough out there. That's what's up, Arrow. I'm happy you guys made it out, man. And I'm happy that folks are here to just vibe out. That we're on a different wavelength now. We're just on a different wavelength, man. Grateful for God's blessings. Grateful for God's grace, man. It's a beautiful thing. It's just a beautiful thing to be able to vibe out, chill, and you think how your life has changed so much. It's Friday. Should you all have better things to do? What? Why would you say that? Why would you say that? What's better to do? What's safer to do than just chill and vibe out with somebody you like vibing with? It don't make no sense. Especially someone to leave a comment saying something like that. It's so silly. My core progress reset for catch and shoot. Oh, that's troubling. That's troubling. I grew up in Brooklyn when Halloween was the time of year you stayed inside. Well, I tell you, Mars, talking about Halloween, and Rashawn in the building, you probably could tell, we were the most deep on Halloween. I tell you some stories about Halloween, man. You did not want to cross our paths on Halloween. And I'm not saying that from a tough guy perspective. We were just too deep. When I say deep on Halloween, he's talking about you don't want to go outside. We were the reason you didn't want to go outside. And that's New York City. There was so many of us because, I grew up in the middle of 3 projects. This is 20 blocks worth of projects. And I was born dead in the middle in the middle projects of 3 projects. When Halloween came around, all beefs were put aside. So you know how if you have one project here, then you have 2 other projects there. Normally, you don't really get along. Like folks from those projects can't necessarily, not everybody could come through. And same from those projects, not everybody could come through, just like we can't necessarily go through. When Halloween hit, oh my God, all beefs are put aside, or the Puerto Rican parade. It was either Halloween or the Puerto Rican parade, one or the other. But all 3 projects come together. No bueno. No bueno. We'll go in the supermarket, get all the eggs, get anything we wanted. It was just too many of us. So there was nobody that the police couldn't even, and I'm not playing. This is dead serious. When I say that the police, there was too many of us, imagine so many kids that you can't even lock them up. You can't even lock them up. They had to put barricades. We would go through so deep and walk into like the Broadway area. We were so deep that the police would have to cut off streets and guide us back to the projects. It's crazy, crazy. This is the type of stuff that I grew up in Halloween. I know I just keep it chill and I don't speak about this stuff often because I don't live it. But this was my life, man. This was my life. Fun times, man. Just fun times. From the Bahamas, salute to the homie from Bahamas said, yeah, it wasn't, it was just mischievous. And I definitely wasn't a bad kid, but it was mischievous times. In comparison to, the things that I've seen and witnessed, I wouldn't count myself as a bad little city. But it was fun times, man. I'm from Bushwick. I know how y'all get down. Yes, Jeff Thomas. Yeah. I have 3 gray hairs in my mustard. That's messed up. I want to eat that mustard, Rashawn. Rashawn just said I have 3 gray hairs in my mustard. I definitely want to use that mustard if I was you, if you found 3 gray hairs in your mustard. I was near Marcy Projects. That's what's up, Jeff Thomas. Salute to Marcy. Where's them Black Panthers, bro? 50 deep. Well, if you look up the Young Lords, Jeff Thomas, and if you haven't heard about the Young Lords, check them out. Young Lords and what they did with the Black Panthers. That's the grace of Jesus that you're here now, bro. I appreciate you saying that, Luck, and it really is. It really is. And I've always felt that way. You know, I've always felt that way from young. It was the grace of God that allows you to go on and move past, along with a lot of other people. You know, a lot of other people moved on, but I could say I moved on unscathed. So that's the beauty of it. All I did was pull fire alarm to get out of school. Oh man, the stuff we did in school. Oh my God. Yeah, see, Rashawn telling you, man, nothing but facts. Rashawn is telling you he's somebody I grew up with. He's from the Lower East Side. Yeah, and it is all facts, man. It is all facts. All I did, that's true. I can go back to my hood and be good. But I tell all of them I respect the hustle. But if you can't make it out, get out. Big facts, Reggie Hayes. Yeah, big facts, man. Some folks, you know, when I was growing up, and I know a lot of people can attest to this as well. When I was growing up, I didn't. I don't think anybody wanted to leave the Lower East Side. It was never anybody's intention to leave the Lower East Side because there was so much happiness. Despite what you saw at night when the sun goes down, or even for that matter, broad daylight when the sun is coming up. Despite what you saw growing up, there was like such a happiness. Like you think about times in Thanksgiving where everybody's leaving their doors open. Like everybody's door is open in the PJs. Those times where you go one house to another house and it's just a matter of going down a flight of steps and you got a whole nother Thanksgiving meal and everybody's just there giving. Everybody giving. People who don't have nothing. Tell me if this hasn't been your experience, y'all. Especially if you come from where I come from. People that don't have nothing will give you the shirt off their back. And as you grow older, you start seeing people with way more not even consider the idea of giving you a shirt off their back. That is not even a thought. It's a cold world out there, y'all. It's a cold world. But those are the ties that I just will never forget. Those ties that I had in the Lower East Side, something that you never forget. The happiness, sharing a sandwich, things like this, like one sandwich between 5 dudes, like one steak and cheese sandwich. Like, yo, here, get a bite. Yeah, here, get a bite. Oh man, 150-cent tropical fantasy, 20 ounce. Fun times, man. You can't take those, you know. You grow up, when you get older. 183rd and Grand Concourse. It was crazy when I was growing up. That's what's up, Toonie. I lived on 169th and 3rd. I used to walk to Grand Concourse. I used to walk to Yankee Stadium. It's not like that in Louis country. People from the city ask me, bro, where the F you talking me this ish backwoods? It'd be like that though, man. It'd be like that. I got out before the crisis hit NYC. Same here. Wearing all city hats won't give you extra 2K skills. I appreciate that, King G. Unfortunately for you, King G, our channel is not built on 2K skills. Bummus. Oh, man. Poor little guy. Salute to you, Toonie. $20 super chat just in time. So let's put this in perspective, y'all. The weirdo that you see in the stream coming trying to disrupt the vibe that we got going on here on a Friday afternoon. says wearing all city hats won't give you extra 2K skills. And this is a testament to the community that we've built up here. A few comments after that trollish type of comment, Toonie, which he must have been setting up prior to even this comment even being in the chat, is already sending a $20 super chat. It's freaking amazing. This is why I never let the trolls disrupt my energy. You may see me spaz out on a troll every now and then, or if you're like one of our like folks who've been here for a long time, you've probably seen it more often than not way back in the day. But it's just a beautiful thing, man. It's just, yeah, it's crazy because the troll comes and then right after that, bam, support hits. Toonie with the $20 super chat means a lot. Appreciate you doing that. I know you didn't have to do that, and that's just CNC sodas. We used to get the CNC sodas we used to go to like, and I'll just help take you a trip down memory lane for like me growing up in New York City in the Lower East Side. And it's different for us because, you know, a lot of folks that grow up in New York, where they're from Brooklyn, they're from Bronx, they really stay in their boroughs for the most part. But us growing up in the Lower East Side, Manhattan, we're in the city. So folks from Brooklyn will be like, yo, you go into the city, and that means you go into Manhattan. Or folks from Bronx be like, yo, especially from Queens, you go into the city, and that means you're going to Manhattan, where we grew up. So for us, it was like, we're in the city. Like, so from where we grew up, we did walk into, you know, the city. So it was very different for us. Where can I get one of those hats? Oh, there's just a fitted. It's a fitted that I had embroidered. Michael Miller. I had it embroidered. I just did it today. It's a Yankee fitted. It's hard. It was hard still, even though I was middle class, still for poor as hell. Had to work for every penny. It is what it is, man. We already know the vibes. Oh yeah. Growing up poor is not a badge of honor. It's just, you know, this stuff is just facts. And some people who maybe are more financially stable doesn't mean that they're emotionally or mentally stable. And each one of those things have their ramifications. And they could weigh on you. I think growing up poor, and I mean poor, like black and white cereal boxes, the big jar of peanut butter, a chunk of cheese. Yeah, poor. It's different when you get up and get out and get something. And I think it just means more. And for them folks, it's cool that we could just vibe out and chill and talk like this. But for them folks that didn't have it like that, it just hits different when you get it like that. It's humbling. It's humbling when you see God's grace. That's serious. I ain't even joking a little bit. It's humbling when you see God's grace. Some people, what I notice, some people see God's grace, but they don't share the same appreciation for it. All this stuff is written, y'all. It's written. That's why I find it so important to build your mind, build your heart, build your spirit before anything else. Trust me. Especially if you young folks out there. Trust me. Build your mind, build your heart, build your spirit before anything else. Protect those things with everything you have. Because when things start coming your way, if you don't have the strong mind, strong heart, strong enough spirit, you're going to misperceive the blessings. Probably not even going to see them. Growing up poor is not a badge of honor. True, yeah. We just built different facts, yeah. How long do I say you play 2K a day? How long do I play 2K in a day? It extends sometimes. Like if it's a bad day, I'll do 2 hours. I'll get on, and 2 hours pass like that. It's not like we're necessarily playing for those 2 hours because we take our breaks or we're getting new teammates in and transitioning teammates, subbing teammates in and out. So probably like 2 hours, and then it could extend to whatever. I go by the feeling in 2K. If I'm vibing and I'm feeling good, I do I do try to get off at a decent time, 11, something like that, maybe 10. But times were hard when you used to open the same cabinets over and over again, hoping you see something different. He's speaking facts. He's speaking facts. RJ said, I didn't even, you brought back memories, Dad. Serious. You just open the cabinet and see what else, like, what could you make happen? What do you guys know about drinking sugar milk? Like if it was the best thing ever. I be thinking I'm playing. What do you guys know about making butter breads? No toast, just straight taking the bread out and putting butter on it, flipping it, and then stacking those like eight deep. What y'all know about that? Putting ketchup on your bread. Yo. Oh man. Oh man. Butter with jelly on your bread. I'm like, dry. I'm trying to make it out the hood. Man, yes, be patient, folks. Be patient. Y'all got this. The cereal was lit. King Vitamin. Yo, wow. You taking it back. You are taking it back. Government cheese was the bomb. We had to get flavor aid because Kool-Aid was a whole 50 cents extra and money needed to be stretched. I just be trying to put the youngest on All City. Some of them listen, most of them don't. Well, you know what it is, Reggie Hayes? Maybe hot dogs. All right. No. Mm. You couldn't tell me nothing when I was young because we ain't see nothing wrong with what was going down. So take that. Maybe you could take that, Reggie Hayes. With syrup, there it is. Butter with syrup. You said it. Butter bread with syrup. That's what I was looking for. The syrup. Facts. The mayonnaise sandwiches on toast. You couldn't tell me nothing when I was young because we felt like nothing was wrong. There was nothing wrong. We happy. What could be wrong with being happy? We seen bad things happen, but when you grow up in it, you think that's the world. That happens everywhere. You just think it happens everywhere. You're happy, you're safe. As you get older, it gets a little tougher, especially in the hood, but you're happy and you're safe. You're around your people. Same way you get up every morning and you'll go down with your people. Ketchup bread used to slap. Cheese sugar bread. Still eat that now, even though I got money. Yo, it's facts though, man. We used to get a glass of water and pour mad sugar in it. Yeah, I know. I know the vibes, man. Tang sandwiches, sugar bread, hood delicacy. Tang sandwiches. Since you're Spanish, you might relate to this 4-day-old white rice that you mix with anything. You put ketchup on the 4-day-old white rice. You eat the pegao. What do you know about the pegao? Who remember paper? I remember paper food stamps, man. Folks used to hustle paper food stamps for money. Yeah. Friendly view. Y'all taking it back. Sugar bread was the end game. Not gonna lie. You see cereal with PB, peanut butter. Wow. Ramen. Yeah, we didn't get ramen noodles. Cereal with canned milk. Woo. Drinking out water holes. Well, yeah, the basketball court was right in front of the full court right in front of my building. We used to go all like I would go all the way around to the back of my building to drink from the pump before I would go upstairs and get a glass of water. We were so reluctant to go upstairs. It'd be like, oh hell nah. Farina's, Farina, man. Those were good. Farina was good. I ain't even gonna cap. Farina was a special morning. Gong gong. You see canned salmon and white rice. That sounds good. Actually, we ate that just the other day. Yeah, that sounds good. Survived. We just got a bunch of canned salmons just to have there. Hot dogs and the pasta. We used to eat not hot dogs, but the salchichas. I don't know if you guys know what salchichas, the Vienna sausages. I think everybody pour. If you don't know Spam, at least if you're Puerto Rican, I know it's a Puerto Rican thing. I don't know if it's other cultural thing, but for Puerto Ricans, is you get the sazon just to make the rice yellow, and you make salchichas or Spam with the yellow rice, and that was dinner. Cartoons in the 90s. Cartoons in the 90s Saturday morning was it. You ain't lying. Nah, I never put bread in milk because it break down too easy. And got my own apartment and still use the old childhood struggle meals at times, even though I hear that, Honcho. Yeah, it's facts. But there's the beauty. Ain't it the beauty of it? Because, listen, going to the supermarket ain't the same. Back in the day, if you spent $100, I don't know if you guys had the same supermarket like mine, but if you spent $100 in the supermarket back in the day, those were two dudes from the supermarket that were walking you home into the projects with your two carts of groceries. $150 will get you two carts full of groceries. So if you because we had the struggle and the struggle was easy for us with the stuff we used to eat, we don't see it the same way. They're like, yeah, if I want to just save some money this week, then I'll eat my old hood ways and I could save maybe $50 instead of going to the supermarket. And you see it like, yo, that doesn't hurt me to make butter bread. I'm used to that. That's nothing. My mom stayed buying them sausages. Yeah. Grape ape. Which part of Aguadilla is where my family is from? I was born and raised in New York, though. Reminds you of how you made it and it stuck with you, the real ones. Yeah, facts, man. Facts. You ain't gonna know where you're going unless you remember where you've been. Damn, open up a time capsule just now brung back nightmares for me. And then how can I forget Spam? We still eat Spam. You ain't lying. Spam be hitting. I can't eat Spam no more. It's a little too salty. But yeah, it definitely used to hit. Now I'm more on like kielbasa. I've been on a kielbasa trip recently. The Hillshire Farms kielbasa. Woo, that joint is banging. I've been eating kielbasa with noodles, kielbasa with rice, kielbasa with eggs. That joint has been hitting. Make you appreciate the little things and pulls it. Yeah, Honcho. Yeah. I think it's good. You know, we be stuck vibing on 2K, right? But even just us talking about this stuff, just think about it for a second. If you're watching, you're listening, think about this for 1 second. As angry as 2K makes you, when we start vibing about this stuff that we're talking about now, 2K is like a joke. It's like a joke, man, to even be angry. Like, how dare us be angry at 2K? I know in the moment we get upset, but when we start reminiscing, then you look at 2K like, get the hell out of here. Who wants to talk about 2K? Like, get the hell out of here. That joint is a joke. Trying to finesse us, that's a joke. We grew up with folks trying to finesse us every single day. That joint is a joke. I'm not off Twitch. I don't stream on there as often, D-Nice. Aguadilla is beautiful. I'm going for a jiu-jitsu seminar and surfing this weekend. Awesome. Salute to you, Darren Coles. Yeah, that's dope, man. Salute to the folks who take up jujitsu as well. Whew. Love it. Salute to y'all, man. Y'all don't want to be messing with folks taking up jujitsu. Spam and eggs with grits still eating. So like me being Puerto Rican, grits is different. So like my wife is African American and she likes grits, and I've come to like grits as well. But our grits, Puerto Rican, or what the closest thing to grits is farina. And we eat farina like salty sweet, but more so the sweet side. Y'all eat grits more. Well, I know for black people it's different. Some like it salty, some like it sweet. But at least the way my wife makes it is more salty and buttery. And I like grits too. It's pretty good. We all blessed. Great conversation and debate without having to leave my home. God is great. Salute to you, Friendly View. Facts, man. Sometimes you need to kick back, vibe out, and forget the troubles, the daily troubles, man. Just forget those daily troubles, man. They're gonna be there tomorrow. You know what irks me, y'all? I got like a pet peeve. I got a little pet peeve. Folks that complain about their trials and tribulations with no resolution. Just letting troubles take real estate up in your mind is something that I don't do. I don't do it. If there's no resolution, trust and believe I'm not investing a lot of thought, unless it's investing thought into the resolution. I said before we started this conversation, your mind, your heart, and your spirit are things that are supposed to be built up and protected. I'm not trying to talk to you. I'm talking with y'all. Hopefully y'all get that. So whenever I have issues going on or there's something troubling me, if there's no resolution, that joint is out the window. We move on. You gotta watch what you let take real estate up in your mind. You gotta watch that, B. Envy. Hell nah. Too many folks, too many grown men trying to compare themselves to another man. That irks me, bro. That stuff irks me. How dare you be a grown man and talk about another man and what he did to get where he's at? That irks me, B. You can't come from where I come from and get where I got. You ain't telling me nothing, B. Stop watching another man and start making your life happen. That's the stuff that irk me, man. I know a good majority of the people that be vibing out here and chilling with us don't have that envy. That's why you're connected. That's why we got a connection. You know what I mean to say? But that envy, there's a reason why it's one of the 7 sins, man. That envy is serious, B. That joint start clouding your vision where all you see is this person taking up real estate in your mind. You never gonna. If you end up surpassing, and I'm speaking this from my experience with folks, I don't want to get too deep into that stuff, but folks there's men that have envy and make someone like me their white rabbit to try to either take me down or tarnish our brand name. And it's never worked, not one time. Because we don't put no real estate. Like when we say we done with a member or a viewer, we done. We move on. There's other goals to meet. It's not a good thing, B. Time too precious. All city luck. Consider it a great joy, my brothers, whenever you experience various trials, knowing that the testing of your faith produces endurance. You know, there was this, I don't know if this is from the Bible, but I know me and my wife were talking about this, and I'm not really trying to put a damper on anybody's spirit this Friday afternoon. There's good talks, productive. But I know, hopefully this will put things in perspective. Be careful what you ask God for in your prayers, because if you ask for patience, he's more than likely going to put trials in your path that'll build your patience. Hopefully something like that hits home. Got to be cautious with what you want, because you don't know what comes with it. Not gonna lie, I'm really missing the New York streets vendor. Yo, them gyros were hitting. That's one thing I really like, is gyros, man. And I worked all over New York City, but in Midtown they had a specific spot there. And them joints were hitting. Woo wee. Ah, man. Look it up. Says same thing. Says you're even religious, but wisdom is always valid. I spent enough money on bills this year to feed every hungry soul on the planet for a month. God is frowning on me. I was robbed. That's funny. Don't hold on to no negativity. Time is too valuable to be wasting on bad energy. Big facts. Pocket watches. Stephen Roberts. Gotta be happy for people. Yeah. Rashawn Schuler. That's the homie I grew up with. You guys don't know. We was happy and we was having fun. It's like we didn't notice anything was wrong with that. Big facts. Big facts. We was happy. We was having fun. It's like, how could you think something's wrong with that when you're growing up poor? One thing you always remember is the happiness. If you had, good people around you, I know not everybody had the same circumstance, and people were put in some really bad situations. I know some people's experiences were like that, but we did make the most out of it, and it was fun, man. It was fun times. It sends all up on my screen name for a reason. Yeah. Some folks don't know what they talking about if they've been down that road. Yeah. Like when Bron said that, I said that's true, is because at the end of the day, that's just a job, and he got paid good enough to live a life and support his family and friends. I'm not sure if I missed something. I remember LeBron lost the finals, and the reporters kept asking stupid questions. He said, at the end of the day, I'm going to go home to my blessed family, and y'all will go home to y'all lives. Interesting. Yep. And that's facts, man. It's like, imagine being LeBron and, having something too harsh to say that doesn't allow you to really put your blessings on Front Street. Yeah. Peace and blessings to you too, Rafa. What's good, man? Had a gyro yesterday. I wish I knew of a gyro spot. I'd probably get one like today with the white sauce. Yeah. At least VC prices went down. They need to do something if they want to keep us playing. Yeah. Jeff Thomas, big facts. VC prices are down. If you guys don't know, VC is on sale right now. I think you can go into the store or go log on to 2K and hit get VC, and it'll get you, I think the $100 pack is $20 off. So you get it for $80, and the $50 pack is $10 off. So if you're thinking of buying VC, if you know you're going to buy VC, get it now instead of waiting till the sale is over. Shy equation, more bills. Mama always said, when you ask for something from God, write it down and be specific down to a T, because he will give you just that and nothing more. There's a disconnect between older folks and young folks. That's a fact. There's a disconnect. I blame the older folks. Hands down. There's no damn reason why you older folks should be scared of these young folks. They're kids. I'll tell you something that I'm not. There was a couple times growing up that a gun was pointed right at my face. Barrel right at my head. A couple times. Neither one of those times did I show any type of fear. Neither one. It's unfortunate that our older folks let these younger folks run rapid out of fear. I'm not saying it's our duty to go put a young kid in line. But I tell you one thing, I couldn't hold the door. I couldn't even offer a nice gesture to one of the older folks we grew up with without somebody slapping me in the back of the head. Hold the door open. Good looking. Like, slap you in the back of the head and say good looking at the same time for holding the door open. There's checks and balances, man, and those checks and balances are dissipating each passing year. So now it looks like older folks are trying to be young folks. And I'm like, if y'all don't get the hell out, this is why I can't connect with a lot of people. You don't see me. I be here on the platform connecting with y'all, but IRL, I can't connect with a lot. We're not on the same wavelength, bro. You busy trying to be 20 years younger. I'm busy trying to embrace my older age, embrace the wisdom that comes with it, embrace everything I need to learn. All this making me think about Love Yours by Cole. Big facts. Yeah, we vibing for real. We are vibing for real. I'm actually from Toronto. I got home, boy, from Scarborough. You reminded me a lot of him with your vibe. I appreciate you sharing your energy with us and hope you stream more in the future. Definitely will, Country King. We stream every day. Yeah, we try our best to stream every day. Doing first, no money spent build, and it's a grind, yeah. Yeah, that's tough. No money spent type of build. Mike and Ronnie taking advantage of us. Only think about their pockets. Let's get it straight, y'all. And maybe you guys will start saying the same thing down the line. I think, in my opinion, and I could be wrong about this, but my theory is that Mike Wang and Ronnie 2K are just small cogs. Even though they're in Front Street, they are small cogs in the machine that's running 2K, encouraging us or enticing us to make microtransactions. I think Mike Wang and Ronnie 2K have some really strong, powerful higher ups to answer to and making sure that we get them the sales that they need to make or project or meet the projections. That's my theory on it. What's a gyro? You don't know what's a gyro? It's a gyro could be almost any meat, but it's normally lamb, and it's made on like a pita bread, if I'm not mistaken. If it's, y'all could tell me if I'm wrong, but I think it's a pita bread, and they put the lamb. I don't know what the white sauce is. Sour cream, I think it is, with lamb on pita bread, lettuce, tomatoes. Oh my God, I am hungry. I need to find, I have some bootleg spot that's like really close by that has super high ratings. And I go in there thinking that it's going to be good food because of the ratings I saw. And that joint was worse than the trucks that we see. Like, how do you have a restaurant and it be worse than little carts that you see in New York? It's like, get out of here. Yeah, respect definitely meant something different back then. Some kids need Jesus. A lot of older folks try to fit in with the younger generation too often. It happens too often. Yeah, big facts, Puff. I appreciate you sharing that. Too old to be young again, Jeff Thomas. Big facts. Peggy Thornton said, you all, especially our young people, remember to put God first in everything you do. You can't go wrong. There's something when you humble yourself, you humble your ego, you humble your spirit, to know that there's something greater and more powerful that'll take all your control away from you. It humbles you. When you're humbled from that humble state, when you're making your strong decisions, you do it under a clear state of mind. Not only will that higher power take everything from you, it will also give you everything you want. Sometimes you don't even know what you want. Oftentimes you don't even know what you want. You just think you want it. How many times, like, if I take my 20-year-old self and look back on all the things that I wanted at 20 years old, As it stands right now, I probably use none of it. It's just so different now. I don't need materialistic stuff. Man. I don't need validation. How about validation? How about validation? How many folks need validation? And validation comes in so many different shapes, forms, and fashions. The need for validation to have folks grasping at straws. Oh, never eat from a truck. Yeah, I'm talking about back in the day, Jeff Thomas, but facts. $29.99 should be the only price for everything. Father Two said, "Yeah, you're right, Peter Bread. That white sauce is the Greek sauce. Oh, okay, it's a Greek sauce. The best food tastes good when you fix it yourself. That's not a lie. Yeah, food just hits differently when you're fixing it yourself. Yeah, life too short to be worrying about what anyone else is doing. Big facts, Rashawn. Definitely has some type of yogurt in it. Yeah." Yeah, we out here like everybody trying to break down what the hell is a gyro. You got folks. Google just probably broke down like for the search term gyro. Gyro. That's funny. Yeah, gyros be hitting. We are already an hour and 15 minutes in just talking on a Friday afternoon. No, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Are folks vibing like that? Yeah, over 100 people in here just vibing like that. I took a trip back memory lane. I hope I don't dream about NY. I love the South right now. Those who exalt themselves will be humbled, and those who humble themselves will be exalted. Values, man. Values that you damn near don't get anywhere else. I was trying to, my mustache is trying to curl. Like if I leave my mustache alone, it'll curl up like that. So I have like, it'll curl to my ear. It kind of tickles my ear every now and then. So I try to put it down right here. Where our next admin party gonna be? Vegas? Yeah, I was watching Hangover last night. And I was watching the first Hangover. And that was in Vegas. We love you all, city out here in Vegas. You need to come to Las Vegas sometime. I appreciate that, Peggy Thorne. Love y'all right back. But yeah, I do need to get a trip out to Vegas sometime. I'm not a gambler, but I know Vegas is more than that, but I'm not a gambler. So that's why it's never been, and I'm from New York. So bright lights don't really entice me, considering like the casino environment. So that's the only reason why I haven't considered a trip out there. But it's not something that I wouldn't want to get off my bucket list and say, all right, yeah, we were there. You never had a gyro? Yeah, I've had plenty of gyros. We was talking about gyros though. Folks in the stream, folks that are watching didn't know what a gyro was. The Windy City. You might go shopping right now. Yeah, my wife is out. I might have to tell her. Well, I'll check on Uber Eats and see if Uber Eats deliver us a gyro. But I respect the janitor just as much as I respect the CEO. Moving into my 30s, my mindset is everywhere, but I can tell I'm becoming. That's a great perspective to have, Rondo. It's a great perspective. I can tell y'all one thing, man. Your 30-year-old self is a very weird situation. Like your 30-year-old self is not going to know your 20-year-old self. They're going to seem like two different people. Not to say that you'll be a completely different person, because I maintain ties with each passing year. I like to remember so I can really appreciate my growth. But your 30-year-old self is going to say, damn, what the hell was I? Not that it needs to be bad even, but you just know your mind state is so different. And the same is going to go with each decade that passes. Your 40-year-old self is going to look at your 30-year-old self like, man, you was just a child. Same goes for 50 to 40. Your 50-year-old self is going to look at your 40-year-old self like, wow. It's just like that, B. That's the beauty of this thing. That's why for some of us older folks, we see these young folks crashing out. We're like, if you only knew, B. But we all heard that when we were younger. We all heard it. If you only knew, B, you know nothing. I look at a 20-year-old kid like, man, you are just a baby. No love lost. Be a baby. Enjoy that youth. Make mistakes. Be a kid. So that way you're not 50 years old trying to read like a lot of these folks that we're seeing right now, trying to regain their youth. 50 years old looking crazy. How about all these stars? How about all these stars looking, what in the world? Some of your actors' favorite actors. Actresses' favorite actresses. Looking wild. Nobody wants to embrace their like old age. Plastic surgery making them look like mutants. And the folks that are around their circle, because they got no real ones around their circle, nobody telling them what. And that's why you gotta love the hood. That's why you gotta love the hood. Because the hood is gonna tell you the truth. What the hell did you do to your face? Don't even. Yeah, I did my face. I wanted to look younger. You do not look younger. You look crazy. Plus, you put yourself under the knife to look like that. The hood ain't going to get no plastic surgery. The hood ain't doing that because we don't want to go under no knife for the sake of vanity. We appreciate God's temple. We appreciate the temple. There's no need to disrupt what God already built is perfect. It don't work like that. Come on. Y'all really like chopped cheese? Hell yeah. Yo, we were getting chopped cheese before chopped cheese was even a thing. That's my era. Before chopped cheese even became popular in New York, we were getting chopped cheese. Telling Majimbe, his name was, the dude who made the sandwiches in Laura's. Put a cheeseburger, cut it in half. We were getting that. Didn't even know what chopped cheese was. Nowhere. Everything was steak and cheese until chopped cheese became a thing. And then that thing blew New York out the frame. Everybody loves chopped cheese. I don't know how that joint hasn't spread like wildfire because them joints be banging. Look crazy. I know I ain't bugging. They look plastic. Yeah. Guns don't make you no man, but taking care of your family and kids definitely does. Yeah. Yeah, I have stories, man. I have stories, and maybe we'll leave that for another time. It looks like y'all like to vibe out like this, so maybe we'll leave that for another time. But I have some stories, man. And that's facts. Guns ain't gonna make you no man. But we don't like to put on cliche type of, and I don't mean to no disrespect by saying cliche, but these are things that are more obvious to folks, more obvious to kids. With kids nowadays, they're so smart and in tune, and the connection that they got with social media allows them to think that they're adults. And it's unfortunate because someone like me knows life is going to humble you. You could either make the choice to humble yourself or let life humble you. Either way is a path you got to take. I know you couldn't tell me nothing when I was younger. Plastic surgery, definitely not the way to go. Before it was even chopped, still got it. Yeah. All the things we went through growing up, a lot of people won't understand. It's like we had a mini series. It would be number one. It gave me, again, Rashawn is somebody I grew up with. He's in the chat right now. Comes into our live streams every so often. It's just facts, man. I never try to act like a tough guy. I never present as a tough guy. But it's just facts that growing up was different. And I know a lot of you guys went through the same thing. I'm not saying y'all didn't. And I don't try to exalt myself because I don't wear it as a badge of honor. Grateful. I am grateful that I had, hear me. I am grateful that I had that experience growing up. Oh my God. I wouldn't trade it for nothing. Nothing. Because that helped mold me into who I am today. I needed that experience. I needed to see what love is really like. Do you guys know? Have you helped? Answer me this, y'all. Answer me this. Have you ever had somebody? I don't want to be dramatic here. It's Friday afternoon. I know everybody want to get good times. I don't want to be too dramatic. But a brother that's not even a blood relative will step in front of the most dangerous situation for you. And then multiply that by maybe 25 more people that will step dead in front of a bad situation for you. And that same type of love was reciprocated very easily. Not the bad situation, the worst situation. It's not many folks who have that, who got to experience that. So I got to experience very young what love, brotherhood, and I'm just grateful for it, man. Those type of values that I got, and then knowing that we was just with that, we was just always so happy. We was just always so happy, man. Smiles upon smiles. You go out, you were happy, man. Don't let life ride you. You're supposed to ride that wave. So too often we be like, damn life, damn bills, damn this. And we forget our childhood state of mind. We grew, we was happy with nothing. Why can't you create happiness when you're older, smarter, more wiser? Why can't you create happiness with everything you know now? But your childhood, smaller mind was very easily able to create happiness. Go ahead and make this Friday the Friday that you create happiness. You're feeling sad, you're feeling down. Get up, get out, and go have fun. Don't drink yourself stupid. Or drink yourself stupid. Have some fun. It's Friday, Craig. It is Friday, Craig. Have some fun, man. Get out there. That don't even mean like you gotta go outside. Go get a bottle of wine, kick back. Let your problems go for a day. Problems are not supposed to take up real estate in your mind. It's only the resolution is supposed to take up real estate in your mind, y'all. Blessings to y'all, man. Blessings to y'all. I appreciate y'all for even giving me this time to even connect with y'all. We are well past an hour in. I'm finna get on 2K right now. I will be in our Discord. If you guys would like to join our Discord community, 25,000 strong, type exclamation point Discord in the chat. I would like to mention that I do have a second channel. So if you guys could take a second, also type exclamation point the number 2 in this live stream chat. It'll bring up my second channel that you guys see right here, where I'll be going live on that channel and playing a ton of different games as well. Maybe we'll have more of these conversations on that second channel and vibe out there. I appreciate y'all so much, man. Wishing y'all the utmost blessings, man. Have a safe and blessed rest of your Friday night. I'll catch y'all either on the next